Each week we take time in our services to talk about generosity, how we can steward the resources that God has given us, you and me, through tithe and offering, right, to fuel the mission of being disciples that make disciples. And I was thinking about New Year's resolutions, okay? That may be a depressing thought for you because maybe you've made those, right? How many of us have made those and maybe you haven't followed through? They say the likelihood of actually achieving one of those New Year's resolutions is only 9%, that's kind of depressing, right? And research has shown that the day that most people throw in the towel is January 19th. I mean, just a couple weeks into the year. It's affectionately known as Quitter's Day. And you know why most people don't follow through on resolutions? They don't have a plan. Right? Desire to change will only get you so far. A desire to do something will only get you so far. I can want to go to the gym. I could want to lose weight or get out of debt or quit whatever habit, right? Just fill in the blank there. But if you don't have a plan, you plan to fail, right? As the saying goes. And the same is true of our giving. Oftentimes we give sporadically. Maybe when we see a need or we hear a compelling story. So we look at the bank account, we kind of open our purse or our wallet and say, well, what can I afford? And that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you only give spontaneously when you feel led, then you're really putting a limit on what you're able to do. Another way to think about giving is to plan to give. In fact, the Bible actually encourages us to plan ahead when it comes to generosity. In the Old Testament book of Isaiah, in Isaiah 32 verse 8, it says this, "But generous people plan to do what is generous, and they stand firm in their generosity." And I think even if last week we looked at 2 Corinthians 9 verse 7, right? Give cheerfully as you intend. Right? The Apostle Paul encourages people in the church to decide in advance how much they want to give. So as you give this week, my prayer is that you would pray and think and decide in advance how to participate. And of course, if God speaks to you and moves you to spontaneously participate in some different way, that's okay too. I'm so thankful for your continued generosity, Oasis.